Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy holiday for those of you who are off today. It is a beautiful morning, but I'm inside because it's a little chillier than I thought it was going to be. Coming to you live on our Daily Dose of Success God's Way. So this is Erin Harrigan, your Hustle with Heart and Health coach, helping everyone attain results for total health with Arbonne and helping entrepreneurs align results to God's truth. So this morning I am coming to you with the idea of what's inside. And our reference verse today is 2 Corinthians 4:7. And the verse says, "We have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellence of the power may be of God and not of us." So one of the challenges I think that we have generally in today's world, but certainly as God-centered entrepreneurs, is that we think that what needs to get done or what we want to accomplish is solely up to our own effort. And so when we're not seeing the results that we want to see, we think, I just have to do more and more and more and more, and kind of miss the point, because as God has given us these businesses as his vehicle to impact the world, so has he also completely equipped us with his strength and his power, not our own. Why? So that we are not walking around taking credit for everything, that we are able to boast of him and give him the glory. Got into an interesting conversation with my husband about how athletes will often thank God, or you'll see them pointing up on the field when something good happens. And he says, well, what does that have to do with God? And I said, I don't think it's them saying God made this happen, like my team won and yours didn't. I think it's the gratefulness and the acknowledgement that they would not be there. They would not even be playing the sport at that level if it were not for the Lord. And the same thing is true for us as God-centered entrepreneurs. Where we are may not be where we want to be, but it is exactly timed where the Lord wants us to be to make the impact in the world and in us. He's shaping us. He's molding us. We are simply an earthen vessel. What's inside of us is what he gives us. This is what Dr. Charles Stanley says about this verse in his commentary. We think we must be strong and capable in order to serve God, but we miss the point of how he works entirely. We are like jars of clay, common, weak, and valued by what we contain. It's what's inside that matters. It is Christ in us who gives us worth, power, wisdom, and joy. And when he accomplishes his will through us, he does so in a manner that is above and beyond our human abilities, so that others will see what he has done and will want to know him too. So the point is, even in our weakness, we are reflecting Christ's light to the world, so that when things happen in our business, we too can point up and thank God and boast of what he has done, boast of what he's delivered us from, boast of how he's empowered us and equipped us to make a difference through our businesses. And then that's when people look at us and say, gosh, how did you get that done? As one of my mentors in Arbonne has once said of her own story of success, when people asked her how she did it, she said, God simply opened the doors and I walked through. So I want to challenge us on this Monday to simply think about where can we boast of the Lord versus ourselves, and to look at where we are today and see the progress that he's making. Look back and see how far he's brought us, but also appreciate that where he has us is so that he can show up and do his will through us in a manner that is above and beyond our human abilities, so that others will see what he has done and they will want to know him too. I'd love to hear what you think about this. Get down below. Let me know how this resonates with you today. Get on over to our Success God's Way community. The Weekly Dose Live was last night. That's going to be a future podcast episode. But get on over there and join us in our community of like-minded entrepreneurs building business that honors God and serves his people. And as always, if I can support you in this journey of pursuing success God's way, to help equip you and teach you what it means to hustle with heart, I'd love to be your coach and your ally through that. And certainly if I can help you with the health aspect around pursuing success God's way, so you have the energy and the stamina to go the distance for him, I'd love to chat with you about our Arbonne 30 program. And with that, I wish you guys a fantastic Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.